Okay, so let's proceed with our next lesson. Our next lesson is about inverse Laplace transforms. So from the word itself, inverse Laplace transform, this is just the reverse process of finding the Laplace transform of a given function. So which means that if Laplace transforms aims to convert a function of t into f of s, so that's Laplace transform. Therefore, inverse Laplace transform is putting it back to its original form. So that's inverse Laplace transform. So those formulas na nasa or table of formulas or the derived formulas that we had, yun yung gagamitin natin for us to be able to solve inverse Laplace transform of any function. So again, this aims to convert a function of s into its original form f of t. Let's have an example. So if I have here inverse Laplace transform of 6 over s, so we all know that 6 is a constant and that must be put outside. So 6 inverse Laplace transform of 1 over s, but 1 over s na ang formula natin for Laplace transform of 1 is equal to 1 over s. So this can be replaced as 1 lamang. So that is 1. So that gives us 6 times 1, so is equal to 6. So therefore, inverse Laplace transform of 6 over s is equal to 6. So these are just a basic form examples. So let's try 2 over s minus 5. So again, 2 is a constant that must be put outside. So that's 2 inverse Laplace transform of 1 over s minus 5. So Laplace transform of e to the at is equal to 1 over s minus a. So in this case, a is equal to 5. So this is equal to 2. 1 over s minus a is e to the at. So that is e to the 5t lang. So therefore, the answer there is 2 e to the 5t. So for number 3, I have inverse Laplace transform of s over s squared plus 64. So we have a formula that Laplace transform of cosine AT is equal to s over s squared plus a squared. So Laplace transform of cosine AT is equal to s over s squared plus a squared. So in this case, a squared is equal to 64, then a is equal to 8. So therefore, inverse Laplace transform of s over s squared plus 8 squared is simply cosine of AT. So that is simply equal to cosine 8 of t. So for number 4, I have here Laplace inverse of 7 over s squared plus square root of 5 raised to the second power. So in this case, this is 7 is a constant. Put that outside. 1 over s squared plus square root of 5 raised to the second power. So meron tayong formula that Laplace transform of sine 80 is a over s squared plus a squared. So if so, substituting it here, so if a is square root of 5, so my formula requires a on the numerator, so therefore I need to provide square root of 5 and then compensate 1 over square root of 5 on the denominator. So, to satisfy the given formula at magagamit na natin yung ating a over s squared plus a squared. So, this is equal to 1 over square root of 5. Inverse Laplace transform of a over s squared plus a squared is simply sine 80. So, that is sine a, which is the square root of 5 times t. So, this is the answer, or can be rewritten as square root of 5 over 5 sine square root of 5 of t if you wish to rationalize this denominator. So let us try another uh, example. So I have here Laplace inverse of 7 over s raised to the fourth power. So again, 7 is a constant and that must be put outside. So that 7 inverse Laplace transform of 1 over s to the fourth. So again, meron tayong formula that Laplace transform of t to the n is equal to n factorial over s raised to n plus 1. In that case, kung ipapattern natin siya, yung denominator nating s to the fourth, that is corresponds to s raised to n plus 1. So in here, if n plus 1 is equal to 4, then n is equal to 3. So in this formula, your numerator requires n factorial, but since 1 lang ang nakalagay dyan, so I need to provide n factorial on the numerator. So maglalagay ako dito ng 3 factorial and then compensate outside that 3 factorial so that our given can be written as 1 over 3 factorial inverse Laplace transform of 3 factorial over s raised to 3 plus 1. So as per formula, that is simply t to the n. So that is equal to 1 over 3 times 2 times 1 is 6. T to the n, which is 3. So therefore, the answer there is 1 over 6 t cubed. So number 6. So let's try inverse Laplace transform of s over s squared plus 2s plus 3. So if the denominator is a trinomial, so kung titingnan natin yung denominator, ito ay trinomial. So ang gagawin lang natin ay mag-complete the square tayo. So this can be written as Laplace inverse of s all over s squared plus 2s. Hiwalay natin yung 3. So to complete the square, I need to divide 2s, 2 by 2. So 2 divided by 2 raised to the second power is equal to 1. So I must add 1 and then subtract 1 here to compensate what I have been provided para lang ito maging complete the square. So this is inverse Laplace transform of s over s plus 1 raised to the second power plus 2. So meron tayong formula na kapag may s sa taas, Laplace transform of e to the at cosine of bt is equal to s minus a over s minus a raised to the second power plus b squared. So in this case, kailangan kong magkaroon ng s minus a on the numerator. Dapat same lang sila. If s minus a dito, dapat may s minus a sa denominator raised to the second power. So a here is negative 1 since s plus 1 and b is equal to square root of 2. So again, your numerator, as per required by your formula, need to have plus 1 to satisfy this formula. And since nag-provide ako ng positive 1, so I need to compensate it by subtracting 1. So therefore, our given now can be written as Laplace inverse of s plus 1 over s plus 1 squared plus 2 minus inverse Laplace transform. So you just have to distribute this. Parang ang ginawa natin ay ni-resolve natin siya into partial fractions. So if a minus b over c, that is equal to a over c minus b over c. So this represents a, this represents b. So that's a over c minus b, that's 1, over c. That's s plus 1 squared plus 2. So again, meron tayong formula that Laplace transform of e to the at sine bt is equal to b over s minus a raised to the second power plus b squared. So again, a is equal to negative 1 and b is equal to square root of 2. So that is simply e to the minus t because a is negative 1. A is negative 1 cosine of square root of 2t. Minus, so in here, to be able to use this formula, this numerator requires b, but b is square root of 2. So since wala, I need to provide square root of 2 there. So I will provide square root of 2 here to satisfy this formula and compensate 1 over square root of 2. So that is square root of 2 over 2 because 1 over square root of 2 is the same as square root of 2 over 2. That's e to the minus t sine of square root of t. So this must be your final answer. So if you wish to factor out e to the minus t, so that's e to the minus t times the quantity cosine square root of 2t minus square root of 2 over 2 sine square root of 2 of t. So that will be final answer for number 6 example. So let's try another example. So what if I have, say, Laplace inverse of s over s squared minus 2s minus 3. So I have there s over s squared minus 2s minus 3. So lagyan natin ng plus 4. So I have there s plus 4 all over s squared minus 2s minus 3. So again, same lang dun sa ginawa natin. So since ang denominator natin is a trinomial, we can use completing the square. So rewriting the given, that's inverse Laplace transform of s plus 4 all over s squared minus 2s minus 3. So what do I need to provide here? Again, divide s by 2 by 2. So that's negative 2 and that being raised to the second power. So I need to add 1 and then I need to subtract 1 here to compensate what I have provided just to make this a complete trinomial square. So this is s plus 4 or a perfect trinomial square. So this becomes s minus 1 raised to the second power minus 4. So again, may formula tayo that Laplace transform of e to the at hyperbolic sine bt and Laplace transform of e to the at hyperbolic cosine of bt, that's equal to b over s minus a raised to the second power minus b squared s minus a squared minus b squared. And for e to the at hyperbolic cosine bt is s minus a squared minus b squared. So but then again, meron tayo ditong s minus a squared. This time, a is equal to 1 and b is equal to 2 because square root of 4 is 2. So again, your numerator requires s minus a for us to use this formula. So I need to subtract a. So I need to subtract a here. So since a is equal to 1, so I need to subtract 1, of course, and then to compensate, I need to provide another one to satisfy what I have been provided or to balance dun sa na-provide kong negative 1. So this now becomes inverse Laplace transform of s minus 1. This is plus 5. So ang pagsasamahin natin yung s minus 1 and then 4 plus 1 there is equal to 5. So that s minus 1 plus 5 is still the same as that of our given. So this is s minus 1 raised to the second power minus 4. So again, resolving into partial fraction. So that is Laplace inverse of s minus 1 all over s minus 1 squared minus 4 plus 5 inverse Laplace transform of 1 over s minus 1 squared minus 4. So plus 5, 5 is a constant, put that outside. So that's e to the t. So we can use this formula na, that's e to the at, but a is equal to 1. Hyperbolic sine of 4, square root of 4 is 2t. Plus, so for us to use this formula, this requires b on the numerator. So since b is equal to 2, so I need to provide 2 and then compensate 1/2 outside. So since na-provide na natin ang 2 and 1/2 there, so that gives us 5 halves, e to the t hyperbolic cosine of 2t. So again, e to the t is common, pwede nating i-factor out. That's sine hyperbolic 2t plus 5 over 2 hyperbolic cosine of 2t. So this will be our final answer there. So another, let's try number 8. What if I have inverse Laplace transform of 2 over s minus 11 raised to 6. So again, may formula tayo that Laplace transform of t to the n e to the 80 is equal to n factorial over s minus a raised to n plus 1. So in here, a is equal to 11. So n here is equal to 5 since kung i-correspond natin, n plus 1 is equal to 6, then n is equal to 5. So 2 is a constant. You can put that outside. 2 inverse the plus transform of 1 over s minus 11 to the 5 plus 1. So your formula requires n factorial on the numerator. So I need to provide that n factorial. So that's 5 factorial on the numerator and then 1 over 5 factorial on the denominator. So that's 2 over 5 times 3 times 2 times 1. I forgot the 4. That's 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. Inverse Laplace transform of 5 factorial over s minus 11 raised to 5 plus 1. So 2 cancels out here. So that gives us 1 over 5 times 4 is 20 times 3 is 60. Inverse Laplace transform. So that is t to the n. Your n is 5. E to the 80, your a is 11. So that's 11 of t. So that therefore is our final answer. So what if, balikan natin yung example number 7. So as we notice for number 7, let me just rewrite the given. So that's s plus 4 all over s squared minus 2s minus 3. So I have here inverse Laplace transform of s plus 4 over s squared minus 2s minus 3. So that's the same example. So notice that the denominator here is factorable. So if the denominator is factorable, there is an alternate solution for that. So gagamit tayo ng alternate solution. So using partial fractions. So if and only if the denominator is factorable. So if not or otherwise, wala tayong choice kundi gamitin ang completing the square. So therefore, if I am to resolve this into partial fractions, so let me just factor this out. So magkakaroon tayo ng inverse Laplace transform of s plus 4 over s minus 3, s plus 1. So this is partial fractions, case 1. Since meron tayong distinct linear factors. So that is a over the first factor, s minus 3, plus b over the second factor, s plus 1. So you just have to multiply this all by s minus 3 multiplied by s plus 1. So because that's your LCD, so this cancels out, giving us s plus 4 equals a times the quantity s plus 1 because s minus 3 cancels out, plus b, s plus 1 cancels out, matitira s minus 3. So if s is equal to positive 3, so equate this first denominator to 0. So s minus 3 is s is equal to 3. So s is 3 plus 4, substituting, 3 plus 4 is 7, equals a times the quantity 3 plus 1 is 4. You have 3 plus 1 is 4, plus b times 3 minus 3 is 0. So that if b is 0, then we can solve for the value of a by dividing both sides by 4. So then a is 7/4. So if a is 7/4, I can solve for b now if I am to equate this second denominator to 0. So equating s plus 1 to 0, s is equal to negative 1. If s is negative 1, this is negative 1 plus 4. So negative 1 plus 4 is positive 3, equal to negative 1 plus 1, a is 0. Then b here is negative 1 minus 3 is negative 4. So therefore, b here is negative 3/4. So having that solved, therefore our given inverse Laplace transform is a. The value of a that we solved is 7/4. So we have 7/4 s minus 3 plus b, that is negative 3 over 4 over s plus 1. So, pag in-resolve natin ulit siya into partial fraction pa yung distributing, that is 7/4 Laplace inverse of, because 7/4 is a constant that must be put outside, over s minus 3. So this is plus, then this is minus, so that's negative 3/4, put that outside. Inverse the plus transform of 1 over s plus 1. Okay. So solving this, that gives us 7/4 e to the 3t minus 3/4 e to the minus t. So 7/4 e to the 3t minus 3/4 e to the minus t as your final answer. So therefore, this is also equal to inverse Laplace transform of s plus 4 over s squared minus 2s minus 3 as per given. So I thought it's, baka you might be asking, I thought, sir, it is an alternate solution. Why is that 7/4 e to the 3t minus 3/4 e to the minus t is not equal dun sa nakuha nating sagot previously? So it is. So we just have to prove that correct by defining hyperbolic sine and hyperbolic cosine respectively. So let me prove that e to the 2t hyperbolic sine of 2t. So this is e to the t lang. So previously ang answer natin ay e to the t hyperbolic sine 2t plus 5 halves hyperbolic cosine 2t. Plus 5 halves hyperbolic cosine 2t. Plus 5 halves hyperbolic cosine of 2t. That must be equal to what we have solved here, that is 7/4 e to the 3t minus 3/4 e to the minus t. So proving that by defining or by using the definition of hyperbolic sine bt, that's e to the bt minus e to the minus bt over 2. For hyperbolic cosine bt, that's e to the bt plus e to the minus bt all over 2. So that's e to the t times the quantity. Hyperbolic sine 2t is e to the 2t minus e to the minus 2t over 2 plus 5 halves times the quantity. Hyperbolic cosine is e to the 2t plus e to the minus 2t all over 2. So this gives us e to the 3t minus e to the minus t all over 2, distributing that e to the t in each term na nasa parenthesis. Plus 5 e to the 2t plus 5 e to the minus t. I forgot to distribute that, so magiging e to the 3t ito. Because e to the t times e to the 2t is e to the 3t. So 5 is also being distributed in each. So that's why it's 5 e to the 3t and 5 e to the minus t all over, of course, 4. So this is equal to 1/2 e to the 3t plus 5/4 e to the 3t. This is 5/4 e to the 3t minus 1/2 e to the minus t. This one, the second term. And the second term here is plus 5/4 e to the minus t. So by combining like terms, we have 1/2 plus 5/4 e to the 3t plus 5/4 minus 1/2 e to the minus t. So this is 5/4 minus 1/2. So LCD natin is 4. 4 divided by the 2 is 2 times 1 is 2 plus 7 plus 5 e to the 3t plus LCD is 4. This is 5 minus 2 e to the minus t. So 5 plus t is 7 over 4 e to the 3t plus 3 over 4 e to the minus t. So therefore, that proves that this method can also be used other than using completing the square to solving function of s with factorable denominator. So that will be the answer for that.